Okay. Okay, today we're talking about the verse section from Jimi Hendrix's Purple Haze, which involves this beautiful E7 sharp 9 chord. Put your first finger at the 6th fret of the D, your second finger at the 7th fret of the A, your third finger at the 7th fret of the G, and your fourth finger at the 8th fret of the B, and you play the E string open. I'm using my underside of my pinky finger right there to mute the high E string. It sounds nice with the E open too, but for this particular number I'm just muting the high E string. And then we have a cool and interesting G chord using our thumb to play the bass note. It's just like a bar G, except now I'm going to use my thumb to play the root on the 6th string, and I'm muting the A string both with the underside of my thumb and also just the side of the tip of my index finger there. And then I'm going to move that 2 frets up to play the A so I can ornament it with my 4th finger with a little hammer on there. So the main just sort of germ of the verse rhythm is, if you imagine your hand moving in a 16th note pattern like this over and over, that'll capture the essence of this. It's sort of a funk guitar part, rhythm and blues part. And then I do a down with the hammer and then another down. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. And that over and over again. And then the last thing we need to learn is the transition out of the verses is this octave where you actually have to mute the low E string with your index finger. You can sort of lay your index finger across all of the strings and mute them like that. And then I'm using my 4th finger on the G string 2 frets higher to make the octave. And you slide from, I'm going to talk about the index finger numbers now, from the 7th to the 9th, back down to the 7th, back down to the 5th. So that's F sharp, E, D, and then play the opening figure again.